RTW Foundation is the charitable arm of RTW Investments.
The mission of the RTW Foundation is to power community initiatives and scientific research to improve the health outcomes for communities across New York City.
We think of ourselves really as part of the community. Obviously, RTW is a healthcare investment firm, but the foundation allows us to really extend that same mission and add to the wellness of our neighbors and friends.
Bringing all the social determinants of health together to actually ensure health equity.
There's always been a very strong altruistic thread that has run through RTW.
We're finding initiatives that are already working on the ground with community health workers or free clinics to connect people with greater resources and greater coverage for their own care. The first 4 years of the foundation, our community work has reached over 100,000 New Yorkers.
We're currently working with 14 foundations in the rare disease space right now. We've granted over $4 million to ultra-rare disease research focused on developing therapeutics.
When we're trying to address health equity issues in New York City, we want it to come from community-led initiatives.
Those that are closest to the problem are the ones who best know the solution.
It's more than funding on both sides. It's about collaborating, bringing our skills and expertise to these organizations to amplify the work that they do.
Co-creating these days of action with RTW Charitable Foundation has been absolutely amazing. They have been wonderful, not only execution partners, but thought partners throughout the entire process, so that we know that we don't have to do it alone. But our community members may sometimes be afraid of actually seeking the care that they so desperately need. So we're bringing health services and health screenings out to meet them where they are.
Esta feria ha sido muy buena, muy bonita, ágil, dinámica, con traducción para varios idiomas.
Through these pop-up health fairs, we're really able to understand what the community needs and also increase our resources as well as much as we can.
BioQuest is RTW Foundation's STEM mentoring program that exposes students in New York City to careers in biotech, medicine, engineering.
My favorite event at BioQuest would be the strawberry DNA.
Taking out DNA out of a strawberry.
Going to a museum. We learned about different types of diseases. We made a presentation about it. I learned a lot about leukemia and I thought that was very important.
You're also able to have fun while learning.
The advising process starts through engaging in RTW Foundation's free scientific advising services. Any foundation that we're going to work with, we want to establish a relationship first. And when there are opportunities available to accelerate by applying our funding, that's when we'll get involved to help develop the grants and push some of that research forward. I'm particularly proud of seeing some of these parents become more engaged in the research effort. They have the children who are affected by disorders, so they are the ones most focused on getting a treatment for their child.
It was a terrible moment in the hospital. We had our little 5-month-old baby in our hands at that point, and all we did was just hug her.
Ellie's diagnosis is an ultra-rare neurodegenerative disease. It's a mutation in her IRF2 BPL gene.
One of the most helpful connections that we had is with RTW, and from that point forward, Joe and Rod and the RTW team have taught us everything we know. They've been on all of the calls with us. They've helped us become experts in this space. So RTW is probably one of the biggest blessings throughout this.
I'm excited about what the future holds. I think we're going to do a lot more good.